Hello! Rumors of my demise have been moderately exaggerated. Welcome back. Sorry I've been gone so long. The cough and throat bother has taken absolutely forever to get rid of and is still kind of there, but I'm better enough to at least try and get back into the habit of streaming. Welcome to Running Commentary. I trudge along on a treadmill while playing games and trying to keep you entertained with some insightful or ridiculous commentary. You show up to make sure that I'm getting regular exercise. Everybody win. Well-worn Wednesdays, continuing Hades 2. Trying to no idea where I got to last time, so that's going to be exciting. Let's find out together and let's get into this. That's not working. This is thing. Give me a moment. So it should now be working. Great. If I do this, then the game should magically appear. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Ah! That's working, that's working. And treadmill starts at 13:25. Okay. Let's click over there to get rid of all. Ah! Oops. I'm very good and competent at this and know exactly what I'm doing. We'll be back to Hades in just a moment. I apparently managed to control a slip. Off to a great start here, aren't we? Go back to chatting while I wait for. I said what I did. I was wiggling the controller stick and then pressed A, and then the cursor apparently hadn't finished loading all of the controller actions. So finished loading, went to quit, and then pressed A. Okay, we should be back. Ooh-doo-doo. Ooh-doo-doo. Okay. Come on. Loady, load, load. You can do it, computer-san. I believe in your ability to load this game that you have played happily many times before. Okay. Play. Continue. There we go. Where are we at? Okay. Good.
My altar's all charged up.
Is there anything I need to check out here? Does not see. Looks like I had cleared that out. Everything okay? Good, good.
Phrynos, you're here.
We have Frog.
Come along.
It seems we have a new disciple.
Frog. And weapon it wants me to take.
Min and Oros.
Excellent. The weapons I like are back. Let's try and finish getting this to level 3. That's a reasonable challenge.
The Arcana. I finally understand.
Okay. Right. That feels like a limited resource. These insights. So, what is the most sensible way to spend this and have 89 out of 150 to generate more? Awakening. No, that's for that. How? Ah, we have upgrade choices, things. Okay. Getting the hang of what this is asking. That seems pretty good.
I see it now.
Is there anything I'm currently using that costs just 1 to upgrade? Path. It's like why it only costs 1 to upgrade, but we'll leave that. Try and accumulate more insight.
The incense and the smoking stuff from that altar of ashes over there, it's energized the shades about this place. And me as well.
I'm pleased to hear it, Commander. Even a brief visit to the altar on a given night helps make me feel more prepared.
Keep doing what you're doing over there.
That frog sure is jumping. So we've got a weapon.
The silver pool.
Still have not fired fish.
Hence I go.
Onwards. Let's see what we can do this time.
No holding back.
The commentary wife, she says I am not to push myself, so we'll take it slow and steady and just see what we can achieve.
My blades shine like the moon.
Ooh, that was nice. Hello, little frog hop. Up is still barred, yes. That looks like it ought to be something. Hey, it was something. Alright. I unlocked a thing that says that I get coins from breakables now. Is it early enough that I want to spend my exchange? I think not.
Got them, Phrenos.
This is very efficient. Boon sounds great. Let's take that. And the Chaos Gate. Efficiency.
You inherited your mother's flaxen hair, and seemingly her force of will. Greenery would burst to life for her. The dead would too, if but they could. Within the reaches of my heart not yet grown cold, I know she still is safe.
Good to know, Grandma. Remaining inactive, boost magicka, or boost special. Sure, let's take that.
Life or death.
Accumulate prophetic stuff. Accumulate prophetic stuff. And yeah, neither of those are exciting enough to not just take the chaos. Lurking in the bushes, though it may be. Anything interesting? Nope.
As you commence your evening's pursuit, you will be best prepared to receive my mark and overcome its undesirable effects. Subsequently, you shall have more opportunity to test the limits of the possibilities that it creates.
There is indeed a dot. +1 death defiance. Afterwards, you have 69%. Use up magicka for dash, but significantly boosted loot, or no gold and more powerful specials. Let's take that one.
Adequate.
The ancient and obscure originator of creation yet remains, observing from within such black impenetrable depths the endless toil of the living and the dead.
Chaos is witness to all.
I should... Okay. Just thinking, I should have actually checked to see which chaos thing was already on me.
Lost souls, I'll lead you to your graves. One of the family troves.
Remembering what the special here is. Ooh, this is. Earn up to gold? Yes.
Confiscating stolen property.
Where did you go?
Deceiving wretches.
Not a bad payoff. Do I want fire or light? Fire, says the commentary wife, and we does what we are told. Right. Dodging is a thing that I need to actually be thinking about.
Foul spirit.
My frosty little sister Demeter has been in touch already, I can tell. Your Nan fancies herself the eldest of Olympus, she does. Only true because I'm usually not here. Mayhap she left you cold. Well, not to worry. I have just the remedy.
AC Scorch, take 80 damage from this every 1 second. But blast damage sounds like great fun given the way that I'm currently not gifting, because man, I've got so many random things. What was... Sorry. How do I find the thing where I work out? Poseidon and Apollo and Aphrodite. I've already given Hestia and Demeter gifts, so I am working my way through the list. If I checked that first, then maybe I would have gone for Apollo beforehand.
I got you this.
Hello, bird.
If this treat is to your liking, then it means we share a bond.
I now
do.
has.
Rocky, pleased to meet you. Let us protect each other from now on.
I have verb.
See you at the crossroads.
Will it replace Phrenos? To be decided. I have a friend.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my
Calm that shade down, Phrenos.
whatever comes my way.
Good job.
Memory that
Oh.
lingers on my mind. From lonely dark of night until the break of day.
Neat.
One more time. Silken finery. Got some cocoons for you. No, what is that? An amphibian. Do
Oh.
get it out of here, my friend.
That's
Please
neat.
help me get it out.
Steady yourself, Arachne. This is Phrenos. Phrenos is a friend. A familiar friend of mine, in fact. He means you no harm at all. Your stash of flies, however, that we may need to safeguard.
That's fun.
Oh, that is a relief. Well then, Phrenos, if indeed you are a friend, then you are welcome here. And if you'd like a bite to eat, then you are more than welcome to that too.
Generates 1 fate fabric. Generates gold when I move room. And restores health. Let's just acquire a fate fabric. And we have boon boosting.
Down again.
Oh, fit. Oh, that was satisfying. Did you see that? Whee! What? Huh? All disconnected briefly. Okay, we are in for a fun time. Especially when we're getting double bombs into that immediately. Ladies, please.
Better.
Back. Yeah, no, that was the right one. Massively boosted, boom. But except for the next one, which is
Charon's wares.
guaranteed to be common still. Let's go shopping.
The reappearance of your wells is certainly no accident, my lord. All it took was the appropriate incantation. Little by little, we shall restore the old order. Hear me, on my authority.
Cool, let's take that. It might make me
Get accustomed to
actually.
this light. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I know through your headmistress of your vision.
And I
image
get to
Kronos
get
found
this
and
as
captured
well,
the
which
three
would have been
fates.
this
This must
alone
have
in
been
the
a key
previous room.
component of his plan. Behold my light.
After using a pile, deal a huge amount of damage, does more. I'm not really excited by any of these, but let's just take this one.
Clad in Arachne's weavings once again. You brought some company along. An unassuming choice. Your amphibious friend does not appear to have capacity to sway the outcome here.
So my frog's not going to make me lose. Got it.
I never trust appearances entirely, Headmistress, and no, neither do you. This must be an exciting night for Freenos.
We are not here to entertain your woodland friends, Malinois. Pray they don't get underfoot. Crossed flames awaken! Do not overextend. To me, my sisters. Bathe in flame.
That doesn't sound particularly comfortable. Do you mind if I pass?
I know that one. Now. Now beware.
Why does it keep disconnecting?
My dress.
Oops.
All right.
I did not notice her health bar go weird. If you saw something, then go ahead and screenshot and submit it.
Good.
I think the morph cast just hit Freenos and fizzled.
I passed the test.
Please take your time.
I will gladly do so. And I'll take that prophetic
The
thing.
goddess of the hearth has blessed you now. There is no flame which time cannot extinguish soon enough.
Depends what you mean by soon enough. Like, your phrasing is very random. There's a little frog token. Doo-doo-doo.
No.
Let's spend my altar now. No, that was not better.
More lurkers.
And I am sucking at actually hitting things at the moment.
Water sprouts activated.
Need to slow down a little bit and actually focus on where I'm pointing my weapon.
Down the drain.
Why would I need half to that when everything I kill explodes? yes, Castard is good at stopping all the little fishies, but so is just blowing everything up by hitting them. See?
Pathetic.
Yes, you're knocking me around. Another Chaos Gate might be entertaining. Sure. Okay, those are some pretty serious choices. Do we take friendship? Okay, friend it is. As you wish.
That's her. Don't worry, man, this won't take long.
I see you.
Won't take long at all. What?
Don't the vicious creatures contaminating these chambers make this a rather dangerous place in which to laze about?
Oh, I've made clear to them that they don't stand a chance with me at all. In my position, it's not good to send mixed messages, both for my suitors' sakes and for my own.
Okay. Oh. Choices. Boon and Mystery Seeds or Tom Slice. Let's take Boon and Mystery.
Thanks for coming by.
Some seeds.
A little gift.
Better attack seems pretty good given my attack flurry system. Onwards! And there is the chaos.
To the seas next time. In the name of Hades.
Attack. That seems reasonable.
Fired up.
And I don't care enough about any of them to not take the gate that I bought.
This old place.
Kind of a rude thing to say. Each time I use specials, boost special. Each time I cast, gain a pile of money. Print worse. Ah! Fire, please stop it. I could get another Death Defiance. Definitely between those two. Let's just take another Death Defiance. Sorry. I did not see the money until... Although... And it's a good thing I got a damage boost on that cast. Or this would be... Oh, we're getting pretty close to the boss ladies. Maybe taking speed reduction was a mistake. Oops.
to the matter at hand.
Useful.
Property recovered.
And to the shop. Oh. Hi? Let's do my buying first.
I accept this message.
Alright. Don't mess this up.
Do more close-up damage. Yes, please. The thief? Does she even have money to purchase things?
I beat the crowds, did I?
You're not really an agent, are you, lady? Just pulling our fins, trying to get our hopes up, only to dash them against the rocks. How low can you sink?
Get your hopes up. Listen to me. I seek Kronos, not you. Perhaps you shall be hunted by some other agent, though.
You better believe it, gals. Even this lady knows a rising star when she sees one, when she hears one. And she's gonna put in a good word for us, won't she?
With whom?
Alright, gals, from the top. You can stay away, seems every day you keep coming back here.
Okay. One down. Cool. How's that going for you? I expect I'm going to lose a Death Defiance here, but that's kind of what I get for being greedy and taking speed reduction just before I get into a boss fight. Oops. Okay. I was definitely dodging that. Oh, that's fun.
Survived all that.
Woo!
There.
Not ideal, but we're through. Oh. Sure.
An even trade.
The Glowbox. Onwards we go. Bouncy, bouncy frog toad. Okay.
Where to from here?
Hey. Ew. these guys in there.
I think not.
The path of stars.
Cool. I don't remember seeing them before. Maybe I just killed them so fast before that I didn't notice them exist.
There's the bow.
Ba-ba-da-da-da.
My Chaos Boon just...
Olympus has been under siege before. Normally, it's not too big a deal. But Gramps has something else in mind this time. Got some individuals here pretty spooked.
Faster dashes, faster strikes. Faster strike sounds great.
I think I'm finished here.
Ah, that one. I've got +1 death points from that. That one. Restore 10 mana every second. Let's go for you.
Oh, don't you hiss at me.
It was both. Ah! Okay, so you do actually do things. Starting to wonder if all you were going to do was stand around without someone. Okay, now that things are a little bit tidier out here.
I usually like snakes. Hear me on my authority.
I forgot to give a gift. That was a mistake. Sure. Echo! We're doing really good at finding friends on this run.
Hey, it's Malinois.
Oh?
Hey, it's Malinois. It's Malinois.
It's Echo. 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 You're an Oread, aren't you? Though you're not speaking in the customary way of mountain nymphs. Some sort of curse.
Some sort of curse. Sort of curse. Curse.
Cover the level of your boon. Or choose a random boon. Any preferences? I don't think I care about that enough. So, boon, 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 or pom, pom, pom.
Take care now.
Take care.
Okay. we shall fly some... Fry some flashes. Let's take life and a hammer. Life and hammer sounds like good time. They're very sideways.
More ashes. Flourish. Whole hearts.
Charity bottle? No idea. Glod, 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 glod.
This corruption.
Ammo's over there.
I can still fight.
Huh?
Enchanted for the night.
Oh well. This run is not going great. Huh?
In we go. Olympus, I accept this message.
Special. Alright.
There.
Buy out everything. See how we do.
The Guardian at the gates of hell. All right.
Jammed on something. That was...
You'll soon be good and clean. You get out of here.
Oh well.
Return to Shadow now.
Not bad for my first run back in a long time.
We'll fix this, Cerberus.
Let's go talk to the frog.
We made it back here safe and sound, didn't we, Phrenos?
Good to know that Frog is also immortal.
Protect you.
I have many
To
questions.
contain my enthusiasm for the venerable hero of mortal kind over there, Princess. Our adversary may be crafty, but Odysseus is renowned for his wiles above all.
It figures you would be familiar with the great tactician. Likely he evaded you at least once or twice in his life, if his many tales are to be believed.
Oh, they are to be believed, I can attest.
You're awake.
Collect.
From the pot. The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell.
I can now do it, but only because I had just finished creating the potion, the thing that I needed to make the potion to do the thing. I don't have the stuff to do that, but
You carry moon dust now.
let's buy some stuff.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise.
I assume I'm going to need more of that later, so may as well.
Expected of you. The pressure that you feel, you never speak of it, and yet full well I know it's there. Your constant companion.
I can hardly distinguish between pressure and faith anymore. My entire life has led to this, and all of you are counting on me. Are you truly so certain in my inevitable success, Headmistress?
Pressure and faith are intertwined, 'tis true. Ever in conflict. Should the pressure utterly prevail, out comes despair. Only then do we truly falter.
You didn't answer my question. The combined might of the gods was not enough to stop Kronos before. And you know the fates are unpredictable. My success is not a certainty.
My faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you. And I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking, I shall always spare you some of mine.
Thank you for believing in me.
No need.
You have this.
Very Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Don't believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. Hello, shoplifter.
Can't believe you got to Kronos before me. Knew you stood no chance against him, but didn't think you'd get there at all anytime soon.
Is that supposed to be some sort of compliment? Or an apology, perhaps?
You know what?
No.
And if you, I can probably at least have a go at the do a run there before packing up to the stream. I'm doing okay.
Salutations to the shades of the unseen.
Beautiful night, isn't it? The kind where one may catch brief glimpses of the moon amid her race across the sky.
It will be short. Is that a threat? Or is it just a comment on the nature of the first heaven run?
How much I could use this in my meditations recently. Although you always have an idea, don't you?
One at the very least.
Okay. Should be able to head to the surface now. Know the past, know the future.
Pile of Ben. Yeah, that seems ideal.
Rocky, welcome.
Okay. What do... First thing first.
Good bird.
Pet bird. Second thing. What do bonus? What? No, I wanted to see what bonuses it gave.
Stay here.
Or...
Come along rocky.
Does it not?
So basically,
This has
I'm gonna
great
need you
thirst
all
this
to
eve.
stand around, all right? That stick has got some heft.
So stick to like this.
You have an animal familiar now. Well, your disciples are my disciples, young one. They shall be trained and cared for here while you're away, and they can fight me also if they like.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
To the surface.
let's see what it'd be like in the uplands.
Raining again.
Oops. Got to change that. Although, I'm still not quite fully up-leveled on it, so that's fine.
What are you doing on the surface, young lady? How will you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
Ah, yes. I need some sort of... to devise some sort of spell to protect me from oxygen. Good point. Let's go for this.
From on high. What?
As the ill-fated princess feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air, her sole recourse is to return from whence she came.
What?
Little niece. Too bad we couldn't scour the place before you got here, though. We're right in the middle of a big shakeup.
Uh-huh. Fast, go boom. Quick pose with weapon, spirit bubble. Okay, good. Let's just take the casts then.
Won't open. How can I?
Interesting. And dead? There we go.
Return to Shadow now.
Oh. So we need to either...
Just a moment. You travel to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
I mean, not really. Teacher forgot to remind me of that little detail.
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Also, it is useful to know that the crossroads does exist in a sort of limbonic void state between the overworld and the underworld. That was not clearly defined until this, really.
There was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes, but I now choose to think that it was intended for yours.
There we go.
Farewell.
Obligatory.
Unraveling a fateful bond.
There was a spell to break the curse. Behold my surpriseth.
I couldn't breathe. The way you can breathe out of water, so too could I breathe the surface air.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, if I
Hey.
were you, well, come to think of it, I'd do a lot of things. Go for a jog. That seems nice.
It's overrated.
Getting the heart rate going, a heart seems nice.
Again, having a heart, pretty good. Elevated heart rate,
Stop it, Dora. I don't like it when you get like this.
Make something with my hands? I don't know, a cup, a bowl. I'd eat. Eating seems nice. Or even just remembering what that was like.
That's fair. Making things and eating things are both pretty great.
Return to us.
Can't do that.
You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It was
Thanks.
draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars. I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I shall overcome the fates.
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to.
Greetings.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way?
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
No prophecies about me on the surface, so they don't know, or know I won't succeed.
I can believe they would have made it less punishing, given how that was already pretty brutal. Although, given that they immediately give you a, hey, here's the quest you need to do to get further,
The good witch always figured you would make your
then
way up to the
doesn't enormously matter either way whether you get completely crippled on the first couple of runs.
Well done.
She warded the pathway there until such time as I had the means to pass through. The climate on the surface is another matter.
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
That's the plan.
I forgot to plant anything. That was dumb.
You'll flourish here.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Planty, planty, plant, planty, planty, plant. Or maybe the incantation is what you get for making it to the city.
Phrynos.
Why am I so surprised to see Phrynos there? He's been there the whole time.
The arms of night.
Ooh. I can unlock.
Sure. Revol, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
That creepy effect is yours.
Might have been a mistake. No, I need. Okay, one more fate fabric. We can do that. Shopkeeper, keep me your finest shop.
Fate fabric.
Rod of fishing.
Shall the rivers yield to us?
It shall serve you well.
Ooh.
Get over here, young one, right now. I almost budged.
They gave me a rocket launcher. Whee!
You brave to venture through that previously warded gateway, but come on! You underworld types aren't cut out for surface life. Unless perchance there is an incantation that could help.
I think there is, Commander. Except it calls for reagents that can only be found up there.
I don't know that. I can't actually look at the reagents I need.
Mayhaps just make a run for it, I don't know. So what if you can't stay long? Just grab what you need and get out of there.
It's not ideal, but...
Okay. Let's do one more surface run, just to get a little bit more of a feel for it.
More to be done up here.
And then
For my
call
family.
it.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold. Behold.
That seems pretty ideal.
Drink deep and persevere. You fought beautifully.
This again.
The light of the moon is all that now illuminates the surface, where the dead have risen, and Olympus teeters on the brink of doom.
Damn you, Kronos.
Do-do-do-do.
Through all that. Out of shells.
My word, you reached the surface, didn't you, Sunshine? I thought your birthright meant you couldn't live up here.
And people can't live lots of places. That doesn't mean they can't visit. Might have been a mistake, but okay.
This isn't working.
Let's try and go faster. Double life. Sounds ideal, right?
Lovers.
Ah. Oops.
Return to shadow now.
Well, I should probably do an underworld run with the skulls first to get a better idea for how to actually use them.
No way I can survive up there.
But
You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora?
that
Anything at all?
at least
I wonder
brings
what
the
it must have been
stream
like.
over an hour.
I don't remember.
And I know you said not to push for it, but
This is the life.
been fine. And we get a prophecy.
You've much to learn yet from that book.
How can you be so certain that there are no more weavings taking place? That rather than the fates setting the course of our lives, there's no pattern anymore, only sheer mindless chance?
I never said I was certain. Only that I no longer sensed my sister's work, and it's a relatively well-honed sense. But I've also never been apart from my sisters like this. I feel unmoored.
As though you don't know where you're going. To me, everything feels the same as ever. Present circumstances notwithstanding. How much control did the fates truly have?
You said an ooh. What are you oohing, dear
Highly
commentary
influential,
wife?
I can tell you that. But can they force your every action, every thought? Of course not. You are conscious. It was your choice to speak with me just now.
But
Where
the
was
fates
rubbish?
needed meat.
Precisely.
There's rubbish. Pigeons?
What is
Pigeon?
all this?
Oh.
Disgusting.
Do you miss me, Trouble? Thought I'd flit on over to your neck of the woods again, since I'm still
Hi.
welcome here and safe and everything. What have you been up to lately?
You know, not much really, Eris. So, well, what brings you back? For a while there, I thought maybe you really were gone for good this time.
Hate to disappoint, but I just couldn't stay away.
Well, at least now we know
Especially
where the
with
golden
everything
apples
we're
are
in
going
the
to
middle
come
of
from.
right now. You have been real busy lately, huh?
Whatever it is you heard, please keep it confidential.
And as her own secret realm for me to explore at some later juncture, I assume? Frickin' Eris. Goddess of Discord indeed.
Hey, you really went up there. They could have called for somebody with experience, but I guess I don't deserve it as much as I thought.
I'm needed there as part of my task. Though they must miss you on the surface. So much suffering.
Justice doesn't matter anymore. The mortals had it coming. Maybe we all did.
Don't say that.
Oop.
Headmistress is away.
Numerous are the responsibilities of Hecate, Witch of the Crossroads, unseen watcher between realms, and keeper of the key to pathways hidden even to immortal eyes.
And our headmistress. Hey, where'd Hecuba and Garly scamper off to? I'd ask headmistress, but she doesn't like it when I show even the slightest concern for her familiars. They're fine, Malinois.
Well, they probably are fine. Each on a little scouting expedition at my own behest, under the auspices of the Good Witch, of course. The Hound goes one way, the Polecat another.
Those little scouting expeditions always seem to last a while. I'll have to keep an eye out for them then.
Where they're going, they shall appreciate seeing a friendly face.
Over there, I need to care about. Next time Skull comes up, we're going
Attention! Got a silver system on.
down. How much do I need? Still need to clear 6 ink. Okay. We're gonna call that the stream for today. Hopefully, I will be back on Friday for some sort of First Time Friday shenanigans. If you have thoughts on what sort of game I should play, let me know in the on Discord, I guess, and so I can get it installed and set up beforehand. Otherwise, I'll just run a Magic Tarkir draft. First time drafting Tarkir. That's the First Time Friday criteria, right? Right? I get to make up the rules here. Well, kind of, it feels reasonable to be back. I will see you when I see you. What are we doing? Let's stop that. Moving stops at 190. 56.